We got 3 mints that I'm super excited about in the Q4 of this year. 3 mints that potentially have an opportunity to get us out of this bear market. These 3 mints, we're going to go over each one of them and why I'm excited about it, what potential they have, and where I see them going in the future. If you don't know already, I'm Kevin Machi at Have You Met Machi here on the Digits platform, where every Wednesdays and Fridays we talk about everything that is Solana NFTs, and we make the juiciest of returns, getting us out of this bear market into the land of Valhalla. Guys, not here for a long time, but here for a good time. We spew Machi economics as much as I can whenever I get a chance. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Good morning, good evening, or good night, wherever you are. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We're going to go over 3 minutes that I'm super excited about and why I think they're going to give us a little bit of a rally ending Q4 of this year. Why I'm super excited about them. 2 on Solana and 1 of them on the Ethereum blockchain. A little bit of everything in today's episode. Now, before we talk about all that stuff, we always do a little bit of a recap of the week on NFTs because 1 week in NFT land is like a whole year in investing. Now, before anything, we always talk about the volume. Now, volume is key because without volume, prices start to go down. Without volume, there's a lot of volatility. Now, Ethereum merge was successful. And so, unfortunately, it looks like that was what's keeping all these altcoins together. Solana, thankfully, didn't see too much of a hit. If anything, it just followed a little bit downwards as everything in the market today was red. Volume-wise, we're still staying in this good buy area for me. You know, things aren't going super crazy, so we're not seeing a little bit of a rally. While things are slowing down, while people are starting to not want to be risk on, this is where I find my opportunities. Also, we saw Doodles coming out of the dark, throwing up a little bit of an image, a little teaser, if you will, showing them that they're still awake, and hopefully Pharrell Williams is working tirelessly behind the scenes trying to do big things for Doodles. Of course, we don't talk about Ethereum a lot, but when there's an OG blue chip item for NFTs, we got to show our respect to love. Doodles has been there since day one, of course, and so mad respect to them and wishing them nothing but the best. Now, over on Solana land, we're all still a little bit worried about what's going on with Frankie D Gods and the Gods collection and Utes. The art reveal hasn't happened yet. We were promised that the art reveal would happen, and that was roughly 8 days ago. Personally, I'm not worried myself. I know during these moments, during these quiet moments for the Gods collection, is just opportunity to buy. Whether that's Dust Labs, whether that's a tube, or whether that's a whole D God or Dead God. So while things are a little bit quiet, I am finding my opportunities, finding some openings to hopefully add more into this ecosystem. Because ultimately, guys, we're talking about the blue chip item for Solana NFTs right here. We're talking about some of the most creative individuals in NFTs, and we're talking about someone who's ambitious enough to hopefully flip Bored Ape Yacht Club by the end of this year. At least that was a quote. That was on the mission statement. That was something that they were aspiring to do, and hopefully they get to that end. Now, I don't want to just talk about the gods. We got to show some love to these other NFT collections. And another collection that I'm super bullish on is the GMers, the Good Morningers. Now, these guys have been seeing a lot of volume like we talked about earlier on this show. So definitely like and subscribe if you haven't already to stay tuned to all this information here because it's like Nostradamusville over here. We just predict these things. Now, the GMers, like I mentioned, we're going to do at the very least a 0.5 to a 1 Solana floor. They've been tickling that area. At one point, they were at 0.2 Solana, and that's where I was seeing a lot of good entry points. Even right now, I'm very bullish on these guys. The art is gorgeous. Obviously, it has a little bit of a derivative when it comes down to one of the Ethereum collections, but nonetheless, when it comes down to the founder and the teams, these guys are no joke. I'm a big fan of Ace of Trades. He's a marketing genius, at least in my opinion. Although he's got only 13.5 thousand followers, the amount of engagement he gets per his tweets before this NFT collection launched was unreal. So definitely a marketing genius in my opinion. And seeing that the art itself, people are changing their profile pictures. It's a huge collection of 50,000. Now that has some pros and cons. One of the pros, obviously, is it allows a lot of people to be involved in this DAO that they're trying to form, an ultimate DAO, if you will. Now, one of the cons about such a large supply is a lot of people start to undercut each other. And that's probably why we're seeing a floor price that's not even surpassing 1 Solana yet. But as these unique addresses start increasing up, as we see more holders coming into this collection, I do see this at the very least passing a 1 Solana floor. So whenever it goes to 0.3, personally, I've been just accumulating more and more under 0.3. And looking at this chart right here, this shows exactly what I'm talking about. So right now, over at 0.3 to 0.4, that's just my buying opportunity right there. And I have high conviction when I'm purchasing over at this range right here. Now I can see it struggling, trying to pass this 0.7 all-time high. But personally, with this art collection, with the founder, with people changing their profile pictures on Twitter, I think it's only a matter of time until we see at the very least a 1 Solana floor. But what I really want to talk about is 3 mints that's happening Q4 of this year. One of them happening September 22nd, so definitely mark that in the calendars. Another 2 that aren't quite announced yet until today, which we'll talk about towards the end of this video. But first and foremost, we got to talk about one of the biggest influencers on Solana NFTs, a mentor of mine, even though he doesn't know that, someone that I've been watching since day one. I'm over here flattering him when he really doesn't deserve this. But we're talking about Easy Eats Bodega and his NFT collection, the Bodega Buddies. And if you don't know Easy Eats, definitely check him out at Easy Eats Bodega. He's a member of the Nifty team. He's the Solana guy, if you will, over at the Nifty portal. And now he's got his own YouTube channel as well. So definitely subscribe to his information because he's always throwing out some of the biggest alpha when it comes down to Solana NFTs. Along with your boy, of course. I don't want to be biased, but I feel like we're the best 2 in the space. Nonetheless, he's got his own NFT collection here. And when it comes down to the sneak peeks of the art, definitely some interesting looking NFTs. I definitely can see Easy Eats Bodega vibing with this kind of stuff. It doesn't resonate with me so much, but nonetheless, I mean, how do you not like dogs? If you don't like dogs, I feel like you're a serial killer. Now, Easy Eats Bodega has not released the mint date yet. And I don't believe that the supply is out, but a huge alpha that's not being talked a lot right now, but a huge piece of alpha is that if you're a portal pass holder, so you're holding a Nifty portal pass, which is on Ethereum, if you're holding that, then you automatically get a whitelist for the Bodega Buddies. So a huge piece of alpha right there. A lot of people aren't familiar with that. They don't know that quite yet. But I've been a holder of the Nifty portal, not only because of Pio and Nifty Nicks and Easy Eats, but my man Kicks, the genius when it comes down to the gaming side of NFTs. I definitely enjoy watching him as well. So all those 4 right there are the main reason why I hold the Nifty portal. And now they're throwing out this whitelist opportunity for Bodega Buddies. So definitely check that out. Join the Discord and learn more about this before the mint happens. Now, although we're talking about the Mount Rushmore of Solana NFT influencers, you got me, you got Easy Eats, but we got to talk about Cody on Chain. Cody on Chain has been doing this for much longer than me. So honestly, I don't want to sound like I'm arrogant or anything, but Cody on Chain, Easy Eats Bodega, it's Ragnar in Jersey. I mean, that's your Mount Rushmore right there. I'm sure I'm missing a few other names, but those are the 4 that really got me involved in this space. Now, Cody on Chain's got Bet3 and his own NFT collection coming out September 22nd. The reason why I love this so much, and the reason why I love it before I even saw the art and the bullishness, before I saw the NFT collection size and all that stuff, the reason why I love this is because I love sports. Cody on Chain loves sports as well. When it comes down to UFC, football, the big major sports, he knows everything about it. He's bullish on it. He understands it just as much as he understands Solana NFTs. Although we're investing in these JPEGs, sports has been somewhat of a common ground for a lot of us. It's where most of us create this great connection, meeting each other on Discord or in real life. So I love how Cody on-chain is adding this bridge of sports lovers and NFT lovers together. And he's doing it in a very unique way. So jumping on the Discord, he's got a good amount of followers in here. 13,000 members with a mint date of September 22nd, a supply of 5,777 with a mint price of 1.77 Solana. Mint price wise, a little bit on the higher end of what we're seeing right now, but I'm bullish on it. I like what Cody on-chain is doing. Supply size wise, I do like the number 5,777. 10,000 collection sizes usually have people undercutting, and it takes a long time to create that genuine traction. And then when you have such a small supply, you really can't get a lot of engagement. So we're going with the middle, 5,777, resonating with the Solana Monkey Business collection size. So I like it. I like the size. Mint price is a little bit higher, but let's take a look at the art right here. When we're looking at sneak peeks, I definitely like what I'm seeing right here. An art piece like this, some great coloring, some great contrast, definitely profile pick and memeable. So I like what they did with this art piece. They got giveaways, they got whitelists, they got the whole nine. Of course, if you're interested with what my take on sports, I am a die-hard UFC fanatic. I never miss an event. When it comes down to fight night, when it comes down to the UFC events, when it comes down to the Ultimate Fighter, I'm watching every single one of those episodes. Guys, ultimately, I'm super bullish on this. Mark this on your calendar. September 22nd, Cody Onchain doing his NFT collection. Super proud of him. Super excited and wish his collection nothing but the best. Now, Easy Eats, Cody Onchain, love both of them. But let's talk about the last mint of the day. The last mint that I want to talk about has been something that we've been talking a lot on this channel, but we never had a mint date. We never had a date of when this collection was going to come out. We didn't know what the mint price was going to be. There was a lot of important details that we were missing, but nonetheless, I kept talking about this NFT collection. Why is that? Well, reason being is because on this channel, where I come Wednesdays and Fridays, we're part of the Digits ecosystem. And finally, this is inside information as well. So you're getting a sneak peek on something right here. I could be breaking all kinds of laws in different countries, but I'm giving you the alpha. Finally, we have a mint date for the Digits Agents NFT collection. It's going to be a free mint, a collection size of 10,000, and that free mint where I'm super bullish on, and if you're bullish on crypto gaming, NFT gaming, launch pads, the future of the metaverses in Ready Player One, if you're into that whole theme, that whole meta, that whole narrative, then you don't want to miss this free mint. It's going to happen November 3rd of this year. And I'm telling you right now, it's a mint you don't want to miss. I've been very excited about a lot of mints for roughly a year now. This goes up there. Top 5 most important mints that I don't want to miss out on. Finally, we got ourselves a date. We got ourselves an opportunity to see what this team that's been working on behind the scenes for 10 months, what Colin, what everyone that's involved, around 20 rough developers, tirelessly working day and night, what they've been brewing up. Finally, the spotlight will be on them. We'll see what tools, what website, what dashboard, all of that, what they've created for us, the investors. And you don't want to miss it. It's going to be a free mint, November 3rd, collection size of 10,000. It's going to be marketed and distributed to a lot of communities out there that are obsessive about crypto gaming and NFT gaming. And trust me, there's a lot of them. Now, if you're not a part of those community, that's fine, because over here, Solana NFT land, this is where I come to let you know this is a mint you don't want to miss. Although it's going to be on the Ethereum blockchain, although it's most likely going to be on an OpenSea launchpad kind of a thing, you don't want to miss this. It's going to be talked about a lot. It's going to be a huge thing for NFTs. And when it comes down to alpha, it's probably going to be one of the most biggest alphas that I'm going to be releasing on this show here on the Digits platform. More information, obviously, as the days progress. So hopefully Wednesday, I'll give you more of an idea of what we're talking about, why I am bullish on this, why I am investing on this. Of course, none of this is ever financial advice, just my opinion, my takes, my entertainment on everything that I'm seeing for NFTs in general, for Ethereum and Solana. Guys, have you met Machi here? 3 mints that I'm bullish on. Mark those on your calendar. Easy Eats Bodega, Cody Onchain, and Colin Digits and the Digits Agents free mint, 10,000 collection size, November 3rd. Guys, without further ado, that's everything that I got for you today. Have a good weekend. Love each and every one of you. Subscribe, like, and take care.